So today I'm making sausage pot. It's got sausages, leeks, carrots and onions. It's got some chutney and 2 tablespoons of flour. I've got the pan heating up now. There's 2 tablespoons of oil I'm going to put in. So I'm going to put the oil in the pan now. Let it heat up a bit. That's the oil. Then I'm going to add the sausages. 375 grams of sausages here. We could count them, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 sausages in the pan. Now we're going to cut the leek. Now to do this, I'm going to cut off the green part. Put that aside. I'm going to cut off the root end. Put that aside. I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces, roughly 3 pieces. I'm then going to cut all the way down the middle. Like that. Now I'm going to take a bowl of water and I'm going to wash it in water to get rid of any grit. Going to set the water aside. Now I'm going to take half the bundle. I'm going to fold it in half like that, and I'm going to slice take another half a bundle, turn it over, and slice them again. Don't have to be uniform. Take another bundle, fold it over, and slice them. Set that aside. Do the same again. Fold them over. And they're ready. I'm going to set these ones aside and use them for something else. Finally slice this carrot. I'm going to do that by peeling off the outside. And I'm going to cut the end off. And I'm going to slice the carrot down the middle. Turn the carrots over. like that. Going to divide them into 3. That's it. Sliced carrots. So now I need a finely chopped onion. So I'm going to cut the onion in half, like that. I'm going to cut the opposite end to the root off. I'm going to peel off the skin. Very important to leave the root end, otherwise it's going to bleed and it's going to make you cry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slice along the middle, like that. Then with my chef's knife I'm going to cut lots of lines down the onion. And when you get to the root ends you can just cut off the ends. Finely chopped onions. So I've got the sausages in the pan, start to brown. I've got some leeks, some finely chopped onions and some finely chopped carrots. I'm going to be putting in some chutney and some Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. So we're just going to let these sausages brown. Going to cook it in a slow pot or slow cooker, so that will take about 6 hours to cook, maybe 7. So we're going to gently fry these sausages, then we're going to add the other ingredients. So I've got 2 tablespoons of flour, plain flour. I've got 350 millilitres of water, boiling water, and to that I'm going to add beef stock cube, till that's dissolved. And I've got some chutney, caramelised onion chutney, sweet and chunky. So now that these sausages are almost browned off, I'm going to add the onions, the carrots. I'm going to add the leeks, and I'm going to just keep stirring until these are gently sautéed, just softened basically. Stir the whole thing round slowly. Once all these vegetables are softened or sautéed, I'm going to add the flour till it's all absorbed. Keep gently frying till everything's really soft and sautéed. Don't want to brown it, you don't want to fry it, just want to soften it. Just keep stirring around. I was thinking about adding some mushrooms to this, but I'll do it next time. I think mushrooms would be lovely in here. Do that for another time. Keep stirring around. Make sure everything gets sautéed, not fried, softened. There's a slight difference. So, I'm now going to add the flour gently all over the whole thing. It's about 2 tablespoons, 2.5 tablespoons in here. Gently stir that in. And turn the heat down just a little bit. Now I want all this flour to be absorbed. Stirring round until all the flour's absorbed. Right, now we're going to add the stock. Right, now we're going to add the stock. About 400 millilitres here, beef stock. And we're going to bring that to the boil. Stirring continuously until it thickens up. So once it's thickened up enough, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Or thereabouts. Going to stir that in. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons of chutney. Now this is caramelised onion chutney. Sweet and chunky, it says. I'm going to stir that in. Starting to look really delicious as well. I can't wait for my dinner tonight to try this out. I haven't decided what I'm going to have it with yet. Possibly potatoes of some kind. Maybe mashed potato. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Maybe bangers and mash. So, now that's all done, stirred in nicely, we're going to add it to the slow cooker. I'm going to cook it between 5 and 7 hours on sort of medium. I'll put it on medium, and then in a few hours I'll put it on low, and then that'll all be done. We're going to turn the heat off here, stop recording, I'm going to set up the slow cooker, and then I'll continue. Right, I'm now going to add it to the slow cooker. Get every last piece into the slow cooker. All that sausage goodness. Going to put the lid on, and I'm going to leave it to between 5 and 7 hours. So I've got these potatoes here. I've got 4 potatoes. Going to peel them off. Just using an ordinary potato peeler. Probably quicker to do this with a knife. Then I'm going to cut the potatoes in half. Make them roughly the same size. Then I'm going to add them to a pot. Add some boiling water. A little bit of salt. Then I'm going to put them on the stove to heat up and boil. Right, now once the potatoes are boiled, we're going to put them on this non-stick mat. I'm going to add a little bit of milk. I'm going to add this knob of butter, and we're going to mash the potatoes. Till they're light and fluffy. I boiled these potatoes, white potatoes, for about 20 minutes until you can get a knife to go into them to get these nice bits coming out. Now we're going to get a plate. Dish out the mashed potatoes, and I'm going to get some of the sausage pot. Right, now we're going to take some sausages from the sausage pot. some of the sauce. Looks lovely, doesn't it?